Good morning and welcome back to day 185 of our 365 days of Bible study. Today we are continuing to look at the Hebrew poetry of the Old Testament that is outside the book of Psalms, and today a delightful bit of the Song of Songs, which is Solomon's. Song of Songs, chapter 2, verses 8 to 17. The woman speaks. Listen, I can hear my partner's voice. Here he comes. He's running across the mountains, racing over the hilltops, eager to get to me. He runs like a gazelle or a young stag. And now there he is, standing by the wall. He's looking in by the lattice window. My lover is saying something to me. The man's voice. Hello, my love. Come out. Come with me, my dear one. It's spring. It's not raining. Come out into the country and see the spring flowers blooming. Let's sing together. Let's listen to the doves cooing in the fields. Let's see the figs that are starting to ripen. Let's smell the blossom on the vines. Come out, my love, darling, come with me. You remind me of a dove hiding in a rocky crevice. Let me see your lovely face and hear your magic voice. Come with me, and we'll catch the fox cubs before they ruin our vine blossoms. The woman says, my beloved one belongs to me, and I belong to him. Until the morning breezes blow and the sun dispels the darkness, he will already have been feeding his flock where the lilies grow. My lover hurries back to me like a gazelle, like a stag on the rugged mountains. Well, down through the ages, pious Bible scholars and celibate clergy, scared of the overt sexuality in it, have tried to explain this book away. It has seemed incredible to them that physical, erotic, seductive poetry, without any explicit mention of God, could possibly have found its way into the Bible. So, for getting on for 2,300 years, they have insisted that underneath the almost X-rated erotic poetry lies an allegorical meaning. The Jewish scholars say that it is all about the desire of Yahweh for his people. The Christian scholars, of course, say that this poetry is a prefiguring of the revelation of the desire of Jesus for his church, and vice versa. The language of these poems contains Persian and Greek loanwords, which did not enter the Hebrew lexicon before about 300 BC, so it can't have been written by Solomon himself. It must have been written for him. Let our little journey with this poem now take us to the 19th century AD, and the first scholars to break ranks with the prevailing allegorical interpretations. The conclusion the early form critics came to is that this is not so much a report of something that actually happened as an erotic drama, celebrating the early, exciting, and breathtaking moments when two young people fall in love. It pushes back no moral or cultural boundaries, but it celebrates a very normal and lovely part of human life, and celebrates it with some energy and frankness. But I am not saying that it has no religious significance. No, I believe it has very profound spiritual significance. All of human life, including this lovely part of it, has a full and rightful place within God's purposes. Human love and the erotic and sexual parts of it are all a part of God's gift of life and are rightly to be celebrated. The excitement and pleasure of physical love expressed in this poem is good, enjoyable, and not at all sinful. It has a rightful place in Scripture, and it affirms the rightful place of human sexuality amongst the blessings and benefits of God's love. I'm not surprised that sexually repressed scholars tried to make it an allegory, and I am more than delighted to find that we can now read it at face value to reveal a blessing. Now, tomorrow we have a beautiful poem written by the young Isaiah about a hoped-for future time of peace. I'll see you tomorrow.